Okay, it shows that we're live. It does show that we're live right now, and I'll just wait for some of you guys to come on in, and we can get a our game started for our hour gameplay tonight. The full, only one part hour gameplay. 709. I've got 710 on my phone. Hey, Senor, how are you doing? I'll pull the questions up, and then that way we can get started. Oh, in a good mood, and I'm I'm doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. Hey, Stink Master, or AKA Decent Guy. You know what was really weird last night? That I went for like 45 minutes, and it said my average duration for views was like 8 minutes, and I'm thinking like, how's that possible? How was the watch time only 8 when I barely even had zero in there, and I went for over 45 minutes? I mean, how did it add up to just 8? I'm like, is that? I hope that's a YouTube glitch. Otherwise, they're going to rip me of a practically a good live stream. Hey, Spirit Stalker. All right, Senor. We will be here when you get back. And then when he gets back, we can decide how many sections or how many section questions we're going to do. My favorite food would probably have to be that would probably have to be spaghetti. Yeah, I do. I do too. I think. I mean, I especially love when the spaghetti's homemade. You know, it tastes so good. But I mean, you can't have. But I mean, you can't have spaghetti without some good, without some, without some sauce and some bread too. Yes. 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 Sometimes it'll be maybe, some good a lot of the times my for toast I'll just use Texas toast. Hey Heather. No, I said no, I when he left I said set of questions, as in we'll find out like what section, you guys all want to do when he comes back, and then whatever has the higher number, then that's the number of questions we'll do, anywhere from 3 to 7. You would think they'd have 8, but they don't have an 8 answer section question. Yeah, way more sense. And I mean, and I mean, there always might be some, depending on the number that you guys want. I mean, we found some surprising questions in our all of us before. We found some interesting questions in the 5, 6, and 7 answer section, and surprising, and a lot of them, or maybe not a lot, but most some of them, have been particularly about making love. Heather, you arrived for the end last night, and now it's kind of like, I mean, really, really a good adjustable time. It's like last night you were here toward the end, and it's like last night you're here just a couple minutes after it started. You made it on time tonight. I'm looking through these, but I'm thinking, why am I doing that? Because we haven't even decided how many questions we want to do yet. Oh, eavesdropped. Okay. Well, the important thing is you were here. Yeah, when we find out how many questions we'll be doing tonight, or what section of questions, who knows what we'll come up with tonight. Stangmeister, I actually have had chicken parmesan before. I had it one time, and it was pretty good. Oh, that's served with spaghetti. Mm. My day, just it's just like any normal Saturday. Now it was a different Saturday. I do know it was a different Saturday for a couple of families because, well, I know one of the well one the restaurant we usually go to for lunch. Well, I know that one of the waitresses there and one of the cooks there, they closed early today so they could get married. Yeah, they cook and a waitress fell in love been dating for no telling how long, but and got married today. So she's got. They already said that they're going to have other waitresses filling in for her while she's on her honeymoon. Oh, hi, Brett. You shared the stream. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate that very much. Oh, and since you're back, Senior, you and uh, you and Stinkmeister, Heather, all of them. That's so sweet. I love a sweet story of true love in 2025. Yep, it's like I could tell the last week. It's like I could tell the last week. One of the customers to them was like, you only got a few days away. I know she was, and I think she was like, stop it. Like, that few days away was just, harassment. I don't know. Um, oh, you tried to find that, yeah. But thing is, I don't know why they're trying to get me to say it, but I feel that if they're trying to get me to say it, it's some kind of trap. I know. That's why, keep them in suspense. I mean, they were trying, I mean, I know they were trying to get me to say, I've even got the old one. I mean, everyone knows what it comes out to be, but they wanted me to say Nick and then the last name that starts with a G. And then there was I swallow for I swallow come. See, I won't say so. I won't say that and everything because I mean I know the old tricks. I just all I'm doing is just triggering them, and it's fun when you get to trigger all of them too. Like the from Opie and Andy bit. Oh, yeah. When you got mods on your side, it's always you always got some backup. Hey Heather, I'm not sure if Brett is still here. He may have just come in to share the stream and then may have left. But I know, but I mean, that is a good question. If his picture is a Porsche. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Kids don't stand a chance. Put up your dukes, ready to fight. Okay, if y'all are ready to play, how do you guys want to do this? You want to do three, four, five, six, or seven questions? There's also one that I there's also one of this one I heard too. Well, actually, I heard this one from my friend. He said, "Do you know Dixie?" I said, "Dixie who?" He said, "Dixie Normus." You should see the oh, and don't forget and everything. I've also seen some young Aaron videos, so I've seen the names before of Wayne Kerr, Wayne Kerr, and one is, and there's another one named that's name is Phil McCracken, Phil McCracken. Then order for Phil McCracken. One, okay, yeah. There was a couple. What else was there? There was, of course, there was Mike. For there was first name Mike, last name Oxlong. There's also Finger, as in the first name Finn, last name Gur. Order for Finger, and then oh no, wait, no, it was like Finn. No, the first name was was Finn, and the last name was Gurmy. First name Phil, last name Gurmy. There was also one like first name Mike, last name Literis, Mike Literis. And then I thought this one was kind of silly, but not as funny as some of the others. But where one was like, first name is Mide, second name Eddie. Okay, I'll call you when it's ready. Order for my daddy. My dad. Then he realizes what he's saying and he stops. Oh, oh, don't forget this one too. First name is Alpha, last name Kenny Body. Alpha Kenny Body. But that's all the funny names I've got for you right now. Yeah, alcoholic. There's also, but there's also like my like yeah, that was from The Simpsons. Um, but I there's two I also like where the first name was Mike and the last name was Roch. And then there was Amanda Hug and Kiss. Those were also from The Simpsons. Amanda Hug and Kiss, and then Mike Roch. Yeah, I love that name. I use it all the time. I use it all the well, don't use it all the time, but when I'm feeling like messing around in a good mood, yeah, I'll use it. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I said. Remember? Dixie Enormous. Oh, that's one I've heard before. That's one I haven't heard before. But it seems like we would have just made that one. That one would have just came up the way we talk in here. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can have a real awesome last name, or you can have a last name that sounds funny. Where anybody can make fun of you for that last name. Oh, let's see. Let me get to the questions here, and then we'll get going. Oh, to get to the questions, I have to go past some people, and I'm noticing, they're usually here. Yeah, I thought I'd move over to the light because I mean that offers light over there, but as you see, not very good light. This is much better light. Let me get back to the seven answers, and then I'll have the answers, the question to read, and when you guys are ready to start, we can start. What did I miss while I was getting that? Oh, yeah, I moved over to the light over here, but much better light over here. All right, I've got the first seven question up and ready. if you remember, we'll do that one from Wednesday night that we never got to finish. We'll do that one tonight, and we'll do some a few others tonight. Just tell me fire when ready. Let's start this bad boy. All right, let's do it. We're gonna. Hi, Brandon. Ready, aim, fire. Yep. Yo, let's get this bad boy started. That's right, Heather. Ready, aim, fire. All right. Now, if you guys were here on Wednesday, you'll remember that we almost had gotten a full question in, but we could not because of the silly time freeze or something. I don't know what that is, but anyway, anyway, that means that so that we're gonna restart that one. We're gonna restart that one, and that's gonna be the first question tonight. So it's kind of almost, if you remember, it's going to be easy. If you remember, it might be a little, if you don't remember, it might be a little hard, but there's a pretty much limited answer here that what you can say. Okay. I mean, I think you'll have plenty of choices to know what to say. All right, top 7 answers to this question. Name an accent that many Americans consider sexy. What's an accent some Americans consider sexy? Spanish. All right, there you go, Brandon. Spanish, number 3. British Spirit Stalker says number 4. Okay, hold on. Wouldn't be now. Wouldn't be George Lopez. Not George Lopez. Let's see. We've got Russian. Let me see if Russian's there. Russia's there. Nope, not even Russian either. Southern. Okay, so as in like America. You mean as in like America, I guess. So, American Southern accents. Yeah, Southern. Heather, for Southern is there. Number 5 is Southern, not El Salvador, not Chinese or Aussie or Kiwi, not Baltimore or New Jersey or a cowboy. Not Canada accent, but Steakmeister actually got it. Steakmeister, you got it. French is the number 1 answer. French, number 1. Australian. There you go, Heather. Number six is Australian. All you need now is two and seven. Oh, you said French in the beginning? Bad on my part for not seeing it. No, it wouldn't be Hawaiian. Oh, Heather did say French in the beginning, and I missed it. No, Australian was there. Australian was number six. You already had gotten Australian. Australian was there. That was six. Award Heath her two rightful points. Or award Heather two rightful points. Well, actually, her two rightful points. Well, actually, if she said French at first, then she gets then the points she would get would be 34 points because that's how many people said French by 34 people. So she'd get 34 points if we were keeping score. It wouldn't be North African, not North African. Oh, okay, there you go, Stink Master. Irish. Irish is number seven. Irish. Now all you just need is number two. Number two's not Indian. Yeah, but we just need one more. We need it is a number two. Get it? Not not the Valley Girls or Pirate or Jersey. Not the Midwest. Not New York either. Not Cuban. Not Kazaka, if I even said that right. And when make sure you hadn't said it yet. You have not yet. It's not Colombian or Latin lover or Argentina or even Scotland. Not Guatemala. Oh, he's retracting that. We already do have America Spirit Stalker with Southern. We do have Southern accent on there, and that would count for all of America, actually. Or that's the only American answer they have, Southern, in this one. Not English or Texan. We've tried Canadians, not there. Oh, no, Heather wouldn't be Biden's garble. Anything you ask him to say, he'll garble it up. Wouldn't be baby talk. Not Portuguese or German. Because I don't think you got. Well, I don't think you may be stumped, Heather, but I don't think any of you guys have said this one yet. Not yep, not so not German. Not Russian. That was guessed earlier in the game. Nokian, nope. Just think of some. No, not Kentucky. Not here in Kentucky. That would probably be considered a Southern accent here. Well, no. We did get Australian. That was there. Australian was there, but not Austria though. It's not African or Chinese or Japanese either. I think Chinese was already guessed. I think Africa was Africa, maybe North Africa. Mm, not sure if that was actually guessed or not. Not Thai. Indian, not Indian. That's been guessed as well. Nope, not Egyptian. Not a Jabberwocky either. Nope, not a Mexican and or a Brazilian. I mean, you guys are thinking around the right parts, but you're just not saying the right country. It's not Armani, or Armenian, or however the heck you say it. Julio Ingles is talk. What is he? Nope, not Puerto Rico. Well, let's find out where he is from. He could be the answer. Who knows? Where is Arnold Schwarzenegger from?
Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in Thal, Styria.
Nope. Okay, so nope. Valstyria. So nope. It's not that, and it's not Chile, or the West Indies, or Black Forest. Myanmar. No. New Zealand. Oh, I bet you, Heather, that Tim would like that answer, but it's not New Zealand either. It sounds like a country heck to Germans. It's not Burmese or Scottish or Hawaii or Laotian. Not Latvian. Not Lithuanian. Not Pig Latin and not Estonia. Okay, so far, here's what you've got. So far, you've got these answers so far. Let me get back to it so I can see what the other answers were. All right, those are the answers you got so far. Those are the answers you have so far. It's not Greek or Egyptian or South American or Afghan or Alaska or Beirut. This is what you have so far. Did I miss Peter's comment? Oh, Senior Norte got it. Number two, Italian. Italian. That's it, Italian. I wonder why I'm not seeing Peter's messages on here. If he's here. There we go. There's your answers right there. Did he block me? Hmm. All right. Well, I don't know if he did or not, but if he did, I don't know why. But anyway, never mind about that. Maybe go on to the next question. Okay, next question. Next question is name a complaint an astronaut might have about living on the space station. That's the next question, top 7. Name a complaint an astronaut might have about living on the space station. All right, there you go, Spirit Stalker. No bathroom. No bathroom. Number 4. Well, yes, no bathroom, but not no shower. Huh, okay, Spirit Stalker for space, I'll go ahead and give you uh yeah, number 5. Cramped. Cramped, number 5, cramped. And you did get number 2. He's lonely. And okay, there you go, Heather. There you go, Heather. That's it. Food. Bad food. That's the number 1 answer. Bad food. Peter or yeah, Senior North. Question is name a complaint an astronaut might have about living on the space station. It's not that there's we've got the with the tang and the blueberry pie. I feel that they're talking about that kind of food. Not that there's no privacy, or not that their hair is always sticking straight up, or not bringing anybody's rag, or recycled farts. Diarrhea and zero gravity. Well, we got the bathroom part. The bathroom part's been said, but zero gravity. There you go. In zero gravity, no gravity. That is number 3, no gravity. I don't know who blocked you, Peter, but finally we got you. But finally we got you in. Yep, that's probably what they mean by zero gravity. Just got to get number 5 and number 7. We got the zero gravity and the safety. Let's see. We've already got the busting in zero gravity, so with no gravity. So we've already got that one, but it's not safety or clean laundry though. No cell service, of course. Of course, there would be no cell service in space, but I don't think that would probably be making the survey though. Not that the spaceship horn is broken. Wow. I never heard that, Snake Master. That's pretty interesting. 5 and 7's all you need. There's currently no Three Stooges live stream. Well, that just means that the rest of the time we're on, we can. I was listening to Heather blab all day, but it was blocked. Ah, I wonder who blocked you. But the important thing is you're here now, though. I know you guys told me like maybe back last summer or back last fall, somewhere around there, that that we may end up having some bad months. PPK's like Curly Mo, Larry, and Jim all mixed into one. So even like the dog, huh? I timed him out because I thought he was hidden. Yeah, yeah. Heather wouldn't have been able to block you. She's not a mod. Only mods or the mod host can block you or time you out. Well, yeah, there's no telephone, but that's not what they're looking for. Now I know if we finish this one, we can do another one because the next one in 7 is very easy. But first, you got to get 5 and 7 in this one, though. No security cheap TP or birthday cake candles. Yeah, the view from up there must be amazing. Well, we got the well, we got bad. We already had the food question. Bad food has been there for a while. That's number one. In case you need a recap, what you've said so far has been this. It used to, but it does not now. Yeah, the ones that I'm going to put in question marks are the ones you haven't gotten yet. Still have to figure those out on your own. You haven't gotten set. Oh, she's already forgot. No, it's not that there's no vermin anywhere. Not that it's all work, no play. Better to breathe. All right, there you go. There you go, senior. Number 5, no fresh air. No fresh air, number 5. And now number 7. Number 7. Now just got to get number 7. Not that it's not that you can't smoke. Not exactly. No, not paranoia. It's not any hookers. Not boredom. Not anxiety. And I mean, it's something of like boredom and anxiety, or well, maybe not boredom and anxiety, but it would fall in those categories that one person could be that one person might be doing this. Space case. Okay, not depression, not depression. They may be depressed about something, but it's not depression in general. Being passed in a race with Elon's red car up there. It's, it's not exactly stress. I mean, they could be stressed over this, though. My dog was lucky it rained all day here. Or my day was lucky it rained all day here. Yeah. Well, the unknown right now because you don't know it right now. Hey, Skylar. Not the event horizon. Nope. Nope. Nothing, Skylar. Nothing at all. Nope. Not fear. Not fear. No, not that they're sick, but they may feel this though. I don't know. I don't know, Snake Meister. I'm trying to hold it out, but I mean, you can only hold it out so long before you start thinking the negative. It's not not shower or bath. Spirit Soccer guessed that earlier. It's not no gym and it's not nausea. Of course, if you were feeling nausea, you might feel this. Hope he's still kicking too. I hope so as well. I haven't heard from him since September of last year. No, would be there's no childbirths up there. Not motion sickness, but they could be feeling, be a con Dios, dude. Some good old childbirth. Ay Dios mio. Not bloated, but if you feel bloated, or if you feel no, not too hot. Okay, wait, you've almost got it, Spirit Stalker. Not too hot, but the opposite, opposite of too. It's the opposite. Say the opposite of what your answer is, and then you'll have it. Yeah, it's too cold. That's number 7. It's too cold. Now, does it say? Now, does it say too cold, or does it say? How's it accent? Oh, it's cold. Okay. All right, there we go. And I feel that we still got, and I said that this would usually end it right here, but hey, we've got it, but we've got one. I've got one question. It's all right. It's all right, sure. We were about to go, but yeah, we got one more, and this is going to be a really easy one. So, Cheryl, you can get in on this last question. It's going to be easy. Okay, last question for the night. Top 7 answers. This is going to be an easy one. Top 7 answers. Tell me a woman's name that starts with the letter J. Tell me a woman's name that starts with the letter J. Heather and Spirit Stalker say Jane. Jane is number 3. Cheryl and Spirit Stalker say Janet. Janet, she's number 2. Joan. For Joe, for Joe, I'll give you Joanne. Yep, number 4. Number 4, Joanne. Cheryl says Jennifer. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Jennifer. That's the number 1 answer, Jennifer. Jessica. No, not Jessica on here. There's no Jessica. Not Jezebel. I gave you Joan for Joanne. Jamie's oh, okay, there you go. Spank Master Jamie is number 6. Numbers, let's see. We got nope, it's not Jolene, but hey, number 7, Jackie. Jackie, number 7. You just need one more, and that's number 5. It's not Jasmine or Jill, not J Lo, not Johanna. We got Joanne, but not Johanna. It's not Joanna. But there is one that you have not said yet, though. Oh, nope, not Josie. Think of all the girls' names that start with J. You're bound to come up. One of them. Not Jocelyn or Josiah or Jazzy. Not Jillian. Not Jew or Jenna. Not Jew, not Jenna. Not Jerry Lee. Not Joan. We gave you Joanne for Joan. Hello, Costo Freedom. I know you guys got this. Not Justine. Who if someone's got you blocked, who are you, Costo Freedom? Not Jean. Okay, Snake Master got it. Judy. Judy is number 5. That's the girls' names that start with a J. Judy. Oh, really? Somebody's got you blocked, Doctor Who? I wonder who. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, well, yeah. Here's what I'll have to do, um, because I mean I'll have to really get off anyway because it's time because I need to get ready for work. But also, like I said, I don't come on Sunday and Monday because I work. But Sunday or Monday, I'll check on that. I'll check on you, Doctor Who, and see like if some rogue mod has you blocked because you have nothing to do because you had nothing to do with getting blocked. I don't know why you're blocked, but now that I mean that equals two people. Now that equals two. That equals two. I never saw. I didn't. Peter might have think he's blocked, and now Doctor Who thinks he might have been blocked. I'm not sure where Jonathan is. Hopefully, he's not blocked or anything either. Well, like I said, Sunday and Monday are my free days, and I think if I can't do it after work, then tomorrow I'll look over and see if anyone's got you wrongfully blocked. Because if they got you blocked, then you were blocked wrongfully because you did nothing to get blocked. But yeah, I probably got some bad mod or something, and I need to probably take a look at them again. I demodded everyone, and then everyone that came back, I gave them to him. But with with modding somebody comes responsibility. I mean, you've got to time out the right people and not time out or hide people. When you get it. This is really oh, John might be blocked, not by me. So Doctor Who and Jonathan, yeah, I'm gonna check because I mean, because honestly, if they were blocked, then somebody's taking their someone's taking their mod permissions too far. They're blocking people that don't even deserve to be blocked. And if I find out who's blocked them without a considerable reason, then then they'll definitely be demodded from my channel and might possibly be a block, and I might possibly block them too. So I'm saying, I hope I don't find. I mean, so whoever this mod is, you better hope you don't run into me, because if I find out who you are, you and I are not going to have some nice words to go by. But that's what I'm going to do. If I find out who, they're going they're getting demodded, and they're possibly going to get blocked either, for blocking somebody without a good reason, especially if they didn't do anything to deserve it. But I've got about 18 minutes to get ready. I can get ready pretty quick. That is, yeah, you have to be fair and impartial. Have to wait now until Tuesday, but hopefully I'll have you back here Tuesday with us, as long as they don't call me in. Until then, guys, you have a good night. Have a good Saturday, or have a good Saturday night. Have a good Sunday. Have a good Monday. And hopefully I'll see you back here on Tuesday, as long as they don't call me in. So until next time, guys, much love. And until Tuesday, peace. I do like it, but can't get the money until I find out from YouTube, from help from YouTube, how to change my address. That'll take some time, but until then, we'll see.